y'all, welcome to I'll Be a Mother Trucker, and I'm Michaela. I am sitting here on the side of the highway waiting for road assist. We had a trailer tire blowout, y'all. We checked it on the pre-trip. We only had, like a 30-mile run to go to drop our load off after leaving that evil Loves that stole from us. Anywho, so all of a sudden, and I didn't even hear it, the rear tire blew, and so we slowed down and we're crawling, trying to find a place, because we're in a busy city, trying to find a place to pull over. And we finally found an emergency side of the highway that had all these big spots for pulling over for emergencies. So now we're just waiting for road assist. Welcome to the glamorous life of being a truck driver. But I'm glad this happened while I was on my trainer's truck, because he was able to show me how to look up road assist on my phone, what to do, put out the triangles, and everything. So yeah, now I know how to deal with this if something happens when I'm on my truck, and I'm sure it will. It's crazy. So anyway, just wanted to let y'all know what's going on, and I will let you know what else happens with after road assist gets here, what they do and what the steps were and all that. We had to take pictures and send the deal to Prime, showing them pictures of the tire. We had to tell them what happened. And crazy, right? But it's not like some big drama. I'm not all shook up or nothing. I'm just like, I'm glad it happened while I was still on my training truck, because I'd have been like, oh shit, I would have had to look up road assist or call Kirsty or something, saying, girl, guess what? I don't know what do I do? Or call my trainer up after I was off the track. What do I do? But it's nothing big. So anyway, I will let y'all know what happens, and me and my exciting life. Oh, and I am so excited that my upgrade's coming soon. I cannot believe it. Within the next 7 days. How weird is that? I so don't feel ready. I feel ready driving-wise, but there's just so much, from accepting a load to putting the coordinates in the Qualcomm, then going and getting the load. I've dealt with customers before and all that, but I've never done everything on my own yet. So, but I'm like my trainer says, you'll be forced to when you're out on your own, because it's just you, which is true. So, I'm kind of excited. I'm looking forward to everything. I'm going to be, once I get my truck, I'm going right to Oklahoma City, because I'm going to go get my mattress for, a nice memory foam mattress. I'm going to go buy a TV for the truck. I'm going to go get a little fridge for the truck, but not that I'm going to put the biggest fridge in I can get in. Oh, and I'm also going to ask them to remove the passenger seat, because I'm only going to do a short lease, like a year lease, and I won't be training until after next winter. And so I'm just real excited about it, honestly. I'm actually very excited about everything. My dog, I'm going to put his little bed up where that passenger seat is. I'm going to it'll be nice and roomy in here. I'm going to fix my little truck up to make it as nice as I can and enjoyable as I can, because it's going to be my home for the next, well, our first truck will be my home for the next year, but I'll be going right into another short lease, and then I'm going to buy. So, I want a nice chunk to put down to buy a truck. So, but I'm going to be doing, because I'm trying to get my groove back. I mean, y'all, that's another thing. This is such an awesome opportunity because I don't have a mortgage, rent. I'm selling my car. I'm not going to have any auto insurance, anything. I will have my phone bill and my internet bill and Hulu. That's it. And living on on the truck, I'll make it home probably twice a year. See my mom, dad, and my brothers, and my sister if she's around. And that's it. And I will be running hard. And then I'll be stopping in about 8 months. I'm going to go in, get a little body work done. And a facelift and a couple little things, tune up at my age. I'm 55. And that'll be about it. And then I'll be buying my truck in about a year and a half, 2 years. And I plan to put probably $20,000-$30,000 down and get me a nice little truck. And I want to get it on the shortest note I can get it on, where I can own it quicker outright, because I have no bills. So even if almost 80% of my net is going towards that truck, fine by me. As long as I have about $300 a week to live on, I'm good. And then in a year and a half, because I think they have a year and a half program, but it's more, costs more. So in a year and a half, I own a truck outright. And then all of a sudden, I'm at, making $250,000 a year, because I'm not paying out $4,000 a month in a truck payment. I'm taking students, and I'm just making bank. And then year after that, I buy my land, cash in Florida. Year after that, I build my house, cash in Florida. And I'm on to a whole new life. I mean, this is my channel's not just about trucking. It's going to be about starting over. It's going to be like being a phoenix and rising from the ashes of what was my life that was taken by 2020. We can't say it on YouTube. We're not supposed to say it. Or they'll demonetize us. Come on, I got 100 and some subscribers. COVID wiped me out. It took everything from me. My business, my dogs, my nephew passed during this time. And that was the worst part. I mean, screw the business, screw the dog. I love my dogs, don't get me wrong, but my sister's loss and his widow's loss is nothing. I mean, it's everything. My stuff is nothing. And the loss of my nephew is everything to me. But to them, I mean, that was her son and his widow. I mean, I can only imagine what it was like, because I nearly lost my ex-husband when he was wounded in Afghanistan. It was just the thought of it. So I just have a tinge of what that could be like in losing a child. Jesus Christ. But this is basically my channel. It's going to be about me coming back, losing my weight, tuning up, getting my life back, my joy back, and reinventing myself. I mean, I was so different before COVID. And I was very serious, a businesswoman. I wasn't as funny like I am on this channel. It's not a fit for me. But I always wanted to be. So I thought, I'm reinventing myself. I'm going to come out here, I'm going to reinvent myself and be someone that is more fun. And, I had fun before, don't get me wrong. I loved my horses. I loved raising my kids. I loved doing all that. I loved embarrassing my kids. That was a great joy to me. So there, I was a little funny. But, I'm a lot more goofy on this channel. And, I gotta find that balance, not being as silly as I was being. I was, just a lot of stress coming out, a lot of things coming out, and I've got to find who I want to be going forward. And that's the great thing about this. I mean, you can reinvent yourself. I mean, but be true to yourself. That's a key thing. You got to be true to yourself, who you are, who you want to be. And that's what I have to do. You know, yeah, I can be a little silly. And I gotta know who I am when I'm not stressed out with a business and a farm and raising kids and and find that person I used to be. So I'm gonna be looking to find myself again. And I know that sounds hokey and, you know, cliche, but I'm looking forward to it. You know, I want to get my sexy back. I want to get who I was before I married my ex-husband, before kids. Now, kids are my biggest accomplishment of my life. They're everything to me. They're my love. I mean, my children are my love. Children and my parents, you know. And of course, I love my siblings, so don't get it twisted. But I'm looking forward to getting my joy back, and this is one thing trucking's giving me. I've gotten to travel. I've gotten to go all kinds of places, and I traveled all over all my life. You know, I've traveled everywhere, done everything. But this is different. You're getting paid for it, you know? How cool is that? I mean, I basically have my home on wheels. I mean, this is my trainer's truck, but I know it will be my home on wheels, and I get to enjoy life. You know, when I want to slow down, I can slow down, but I'm kind of a go-getter. I'm a hustler. I am an earner and a moneymaker. I always have been all my life. And when my business was going, I was like, what the hell am I going to do? And this was not on my radar. I was thinking of hauling RVs. I was going to go to RV tech school, do a mobile RV type business. And I was going to be a nomad and just travel, because I'm very nomadic. I felt so stifled with my business and being at home and just stuck there. And so when COVID happened and all this happened, you know, I mean, yeah, it was heartbreaking. I miss my horses. I miss working with my brother. I miss, you know, because he worked for me at the carriage company, and I had some friends there. I thought they were my friends. They really weren't. Once the money stopped, so did the friendships. So, you know, I do miss that, but at the same time, I feel free. But like I said, I was going to haul RVs and do all this stuff, and because my truck was a 4500, I really needed a CDL. If I would have had a 110, I wouldn't have needed the CDL, and I didn't want to buy a brand new truck. I thought about it, and I even got approved for it, and I just couldn't pull the trigger. And I turned around and started looking at CDL schools, and in my research I came up about Prime, and I saw Trucking Along with Kirsty, and I listened to her. I mean, she really is the reason I'm at Prime, and the reason I'm a truck driver right now is because of Kirsty. I mean, she's awesome. She's cool. She's very knowledgeable, and y'all should really check out our channel. I mean, this girl really knows it. I mean, she's very non-condescending. She's just a cool chick. So anyway, I really appreciate the encouragement she gave me and everything. I mean, she's just a nice lady. And now it's just time for me to move on, and I'm a little nervous. I can't lie about my upgrade. I'm a little nervous. I think there's more I need to know as far as, I mean, I've only fueled a couple times. I've only been starting to do the Qualcomm the past week or two, and just a little, and now I'm doing it, all of it now. For the next week, I'm doing everything by myself. And I'm sure at the end of the week I'll feel better, and if not, I'll stay on my trainer's truck for another couple weeks. You know, he doesn't care if I stay on it a year. I mean, you know, he just doesn't care. But I feel that as long as I get the gifts of it, where I can do it, and I might have to phone a friend, you know, pretend I'm on the, what was that show, you know, where you phone a friend and had Regis film in, was that Millionaire or some shit like that? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or whatever. So, you know, reach out for a lifeline, phone a friend, stuff like that. And I got enough friends that I can call. And my pad trainer, Jimmy, he was awesome. I mean, except for he'd be like this, you know, he'd be like, which way does it need to go, talking about the rear of the truck. And I'm like, what do you mean? What you mean the front of the trailer, the back of the trailer? What do you mean what way does it need to be going? And I'd be like, I'm gonna strangle this little man. But he was sweet, he's kind, he texts me all the time, and he texts all his students, how's it going out there? When are you gonna be in town? Let me know, stuff like that. You know, he cares about his students, and that, to me, is awesome. It really says a lot about a person. And so I really have tons of respect for Jimmy, just tons. So like I said, I'm going to be out on my own, but I'm not, you know. But there's that little twinge, and I'm a pretty brave girl, you know. I get out and I go, I do. That's who I am. I've always been adventurous. But anyway, guys, I just sit here and talk to y'all forever. But I will let you guys know what happens with this, and I will edit it into the end of this. I'm just getting it, and that's another thing, y'all. I'm not doing a lot of editing. I might, if I stop the video, I'll put two pieces together. I don't really edit it down much, and I will get to where I do more editing and do more. This isn't my first YouTube channel, where I do more editing, put thumbnails in, and you know, all that stuff, and start doing keywords. I'm not trying to build up my subscriber base too fast. I mean, if it happens, hey, I appreciate it. By the way, please like and subscribe. Hit the bell notification to hear about new videos coming out. And, you know, hey, I appreciate each and every one of you. I mean, I just love y'all to death. And aren't we so lucky, though, that we can do this? Aren't we so lucky? Get paid to see the country, have a free place to live, and I mean, anyone that is single, I encourage you, put your stuff in storage or in a friend's garage, whatever, and sell your car and knock your bills down to nothing and save, and in a year or two you'll be buying a house cash. Think about it. Anyway, guys, okay. Love y'all. Talk to you in a minute. Quick update, y'all. They just contacted us, and it's going to be after midnight now before they're going to get to us. So, sucks. So, I'll get back with you as soon as I hear about something. Okay, guys? Okay, bye. Okay, update. They're here working on our tire. God. I'm telling y'all, and I let my hair down. I feel better. So hopefully this is done quickly. And child, I'll tell you, I do not envy them being on the side of this busy ass highway, fixing the tire on the highway side. Not the medium side, but the side where all the traffic and shit's going by. No, won't want to be them. No, can't do it. Nope. So anyway, guys, it looks like I'm going to be on my way here in a quick second. They're going to put it on. We're going to sign a piece of paper, and we are going to be done. Hello. So this, outside of time, I mean, it wasn't that difficult. Take a couple pictures, send them in, put what happened down, and that was it. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching the video. Take care. Preach love and kindness instead of hatred and bigotry. And peace.